Hi lovelies, welcome to my channel and today's in the dressing room video. Today it is raining, it is kind of dreary outside, but I'm gonna head into Old Navy and see what I can find in terms of like 4th of July outfit ideas. So that's what I'm going for today. If you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say hi, I'm Kathy. I'm really glad that you are here. I hope you will stick around and subscribe down below. And if you enjoy this kind of video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below as well. But for now, let's head into Old Navy and see what we can find. The first 4th of July-esque items I saw right when I came in, they have these stacks of t-shirts and they had all different sizes for everyone in the family so you can match. So I grabbed this navy one in a size small. You can't get more obviously 4th of July than a shirt with a flag on it, and that's not really my thing. However, I do like this flag and how it has all of the states written in it. And to go with the t-shirt, I grabbed these white and blue striped chino shorts. These are cuffed at the bottom. They've got pockets in the front and then pockets in the back as well. And the waist has elastic in it, which is nice. I tried these on in a size medium and they were $29.99. So here is this outfit together. The t-shirt is very soft and comfy. It fit like a typical crew neck t-shirt would. The shorts are okay. They were definitely a little too big for me. I like the idea of them. I just don't like how they actually look or fit more like it. The waist was a little bit too big, but I did really like how it had the elastic in the back that made them super comfortable at least. So I think this is a pretty decent outfit to start, especially if you love to rock an American flag t-shirt. Next, I grabbed this white embroidered top. It has an eyelet hem, some subtle red and blue embroidery on the bust. The sleeves have the eyelet hem as well, and the whole of this top has this textured fabric. It has a low back with a tie at the top, and the back is smocked as well. And I tried this one on in a size small and it was $34.99. To go with the white top, I grabbed these high-waisted OG straight cutoff denim shorts. They have this flag embroidered on the leg, so definitely for 4th of July. These have a button fly, and I tried them on in a size 10 and they were $44.99. I thought this top was really cute. It's definitely a tad sheer. The back is super pretty and I love the red and white embroidery, how it's a nod to the 4th of July, but you could definitely wear this at other times. I was expecting the shorts to be too big because I'm usually a size 8, but they fit surprisingly well, maybe a tad loose. I thought the flag embroidered on there was nice. I'm not sure that I would wear these at any other times other than 4th of July, but I thought these two pieces worked well together because they're both mostly one solid color with the nods to 4th of July in them. Next, I grabbed this red, white, and blue striped top. I love how the stripes alternate direction at the bottom hem, on the sleeves, and at the neckline as well. This one is smocked in the front and it's smocked in the back as well with that tie at the top of the back. And I tried this one on in a size medium and it was $34.99. This one is very similar to the white top in terms of the fit. The only main difference is the smocking in the front, and it has that seam under the bust, which is nice for giving shape. Has the low back, which I think is really pretty. The sleeves are nice and flowy. The square neckline is nice. I did find it a little bit hard to conceal my bra straps and it felt like it was falling off the shoulders a little bit, which is just more of a comfort thing. Next, I found this blue and white striped shacket. It has long sleeves with a cuff and a button. It has these large pockets in the front, which I thought were cute. There's buttons all the way running through the middle. It has a collar and one pocket in the front as well at the top, and I tried this on in a size small and it was $49.99. And to go under the shacket, I grabbed this cropped white tank. It is a ribbed material with a lettuce hem and it has thinner straps. I tried this one on in a size medium and it was $14.99. And last, to complete the outfit, I grabbed these high-waisted linen pants. They are slightly cropped when they're kind of tapered at the leg. They've got open pockets on the sides and there were pockets in the back as well, if I can show you. And I tried these on in a size medium and they were $34.99. So here is the whole outfit. This shacket is super comfortable. With this outfit, I was mostly thinking about what do people do on the 4th of July, and I was thinking about fireworks, and the part of fireworks that is always annoying to me is mosquitoes. So this would be something that I think would help minimize mosquito bites. Here is the tank without the shacket. I think this is a pretty good basic. I do think potentially I could have gone up to a size large based on how the bust is pulling, so that might just be the nature of the stretchy fabric though. I chose these pants because they're more of a reddish brown rather than like a bright red, super obvious, maybe a little more subtle. I thought they fit pretty well, and the waist does have a tie on the inside. They were very light, which I liked, and I also really liked the length paired with how tapered they are. Next, I grabbed this embroidered chambray blouse. It has this white embroidery on top of the blue chambray. It has pretty puff sleeves and these ties at the top, and I tried this one on in a size small, and it was $34.99. The white embroidery on this top is really pretty. I love the pattern of it. The fit of this top is a little cropped and kind of boxy. There's a lot of space in there. I thought that the puff sleeves were nice. I don't think it quite works with these linen pants. I think I would put this top with some white jeans or shorts instead, but I do think it's really cute. Next, I grabbed this oversized red and white striped boyfriend shirt. It has long sleeves. It's this faded red and white stripe with light buttons on the front, and I tried this one on in a size small, and it was $39.99 according to online. To go with this striped top, I grabbed these high-waisted blue linen pants. These are slightly cropped with a wide leg. They've got side pockets and pockets in the back as well. And I tried these on in a size small, and they were $34.99. This shirt is definitely oversized, so I decided to tie it up to make it a little bit more fitted. And I'm not sold on these two together, but I wanted to try them both, so this is what I've got. These pants are super comfy. I typically avoid wide-legged pants, but I actually really liked these. The size small I think fit pretty well. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that I liked these. Even watching the footage back, I like them even more. The shirt, not tied up, is pretty long. You could also wear it open with like a white tank underneath, or you could tuck it in. I think there's a lot of different ways to style it. The next thing I found is this red, white, and blue floral top. It's a similar style to the white and the stripe that I tried on earlier. It has red along the scalloped hem on the sleeves and on the neckline, and it has that same tie up on the top of the back, and it's also smocked in the back just like the others. And I tried this one on in a size medium, and it was $34.99. I thought the floral on this top was really pretty, and I love the shape of the sleeves and the low back, of course. I like the neckline with the red on there, but I found that it gaped a little bit on me. I like how this top looks with the blue on the bottom. I just wouldn't pick this particular style of pants. I think it's two flowy things together, which just doesn't look right. So maybe something a little tighter, even just some blue jeans would be great. Next up, we have this dress in the same floral pattern as the previous top. It has these big flutter sleeves with beautiful crocheting on the hem of the sleeves. It has a similar low back with a tie at the top, and it's slightly gathered in the back instead of cinched. I couldn't find the tag on this one, and I forgot to check the size, but according to online, it is $49.99. Regardless of the size, I really liked how this dress fit. It has elastic in the waist, which helps a lot with the shape. I thought that the sleeves were so pretty, especially with that crocheting along the hem of them. The neckline is square and it's a little bit higher, but I liked that because then it didn't really gape at all. And the length of this was really good on me. So yeah, I think this one is super cute, and I love how it's 4th of July colors, but it's not like stars and stripes. The next dress is again kind of a subtle nod to 4th of July. It's this blue and white gingham dress. It has a seam under the bust, it has puffed sleeves, and it has this sweetheart neckline. It is smocked in the back, and I tried this one on in a size small, and it was on clearance for $19.99 instead of $39.99. This one is very fitted on the top with a bit of flare coming from right under the bust. The back is low cut, which I love, and I thought the puff sleeves were really pretty. And I also like this blue and white gingham. I think it works for 4th of July, it works for other times. The sweetheart neckline is nice, although it did gape a little bit just depending on how I moved. So I thought this one was cute overall. I'm just not in love with how it fit on me. And the last thing I grabbed is this embroidered red dress. This one is a little bit longer, and it has the ruffle along the bottom with embroidery on the hem. It has flutter sleeves with embroidery on them as well, and it's smocked in the front and in the back, and it also has that tie on the top of the back that we've seen so much today. I tried this one on in a size large because that's all they had, and it was $54.99. I thought this one was really pretty. I think the embroidery is in all of the right places. The low back with a tie is really nice, and I loved the shape of these sleeves. And not surprisingly, with it being a large, it fit a little bit loose on the top, but other than that, I thought it was really nice. I also discovered that it has pockets, which makes it even better.
It was really fun to go in there looking for a certain theme rather than a certain kind of clothes. I think 4th of July colors are interesting because you have white, which is kind of like a neutral, blue tends to be a neutral, and then red, and so it's actually pretty easy to put together different outfits using those colors. I will be sure to link all of the things that I tried on today down below in the description. Also, let me know down in the comments, what are you doing for 4th of July weekend? What are your plans? Let me know down in the comments. I don't really have plans. I have no idea what I'll be doing, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. If you did, you can subscribe down below as well if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!